Hello, Castile.
Hello.
The camera loves you, Castile. Okay, so Castile's gonna bring her Jeep around the front here. Made it by this much. Get out of the way, Hodak. Okay. When you get to here, then just go straight. Okay. So just back up and go over there. And you turn around here. Come straight on. Just go down closer and it'll be okay. You will. Go ahead. Hodak against the Jeep. Steele's got it all figured out. She's got it all figured out. She's trying to get her Jeep over to here. Come here, Hodak. Come here, Hodak. Come here. Come here. Work your magic, sweetheart. We're out of the way now.
Don't leave me. Okay, forget it.
Castile's doing donuts. Yeah. Castile likes to drive around. She has fun. She loves her Jeep.
Listen, I'm not perfect.
Nobody said you had to be perfect. You just have to have fun. That's all. Come here, Hodak. Come on, come here. Good boy.
How far do you want me back? Or forward?
I want the nose of your Jeep right here, right in the middle. Please.
You know where you're standing?
You're right where I'm standing.
Why did you say that?
Sometimes. Perfect. See? She nailed it.
Nailed it.
Try 72. Nailed it.
Anyways.
You have your winch controller?
Oh boy. Do we have to have all this on camera?
Do whatever you want.
Oh
sweetheart.
boy.
Well, we need that.
Okay, we're gonna keep rolling.
Okay.
Hello, Hodak. Here's my bag. Get my bag out. Oh, it's heavy. Heavy, heavy. Fun stuff. Got it.
Excellent.
Just right where it should be. What you doing now? What's he doing, Hodak? Just some dead air.
Okay, so we're gonna pull with Castile's winch, and this is a keeper that I bought from Princess Auto a while back. This used to be on my orange Jeep, now it's on Castile's Jeep. So we haven't used this winch this season yet, so this was seized up to put it into free spool. So I've just sprayed some WD on it and it came out. The cable's a little dirty, just some sitting, so we're gonna straighten that out. And you all know that the longer the cable, the more power you get out of your winch, right? So we're gonna hook up here, but Castile's now gonna straighten up a little bit more and she's gonna back up. So we have about a third of the cable out. So this is a 90-foot cable. So we wanna be more than about half the distance out. So we get a good pull on the cable. Now really, you know, we're not pulling a lot because we're just pulling on the step. But we're gonna do that anyways, just to show you kind of what we need to do. And we're also going to use my handy welding jacket so that whatever happens to this cable, if this cable breaks or something, we're not gonna have that cable whip come back at us. Okay?
Hey, Brett.
Yes, Castile.
How about, because this is a new video because I screwed up the first one, how about we show them the stairs?
What we're doing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry guys, the first video I messed up, so this is kind of...
So this is what our step looks like after our trip to Ardbeg. Those side pieces are supposed to be straight, so not so good. So we hit a rock right here coming in and just bent the bejesus out of the step. So what we're hoping to do today is put this strap on it with a piece of angle iron on the back side of the step, and we're gonna pull it straight, and then I'll fix any of the other problems that happen. You can see it's kind of separated here. I'm not sure if this is gonna come back nice or not, but we'll see. And the back side as well. It got pretty mangled up, pushed up in there. Thank goodness that there's a bunch of holes up in here and my weld didn't break. So my weld stayed, so that was nice to see. But that was the next weakest spot, so I guess that's a good thing. We're gonna have to remake this so that it slides in and out so we can take it off, because if we're gonna go on the trail again, we're gonna have some more problems. The underside fared pretty good from our trip. You know, we've got the double muffler for our diesel heater. That's the air inlet, that black cylinder piece. And we've got some wire that runs underneath, but all that stayed fine. We had a real close crossing on a bridge that had some logs on the downstream side of it, and that got all caught up. And I actually had to take my jack off the front so that we could slide over it on the tongue of the trailer. That's how close it was. Anyways, this was a different scenario altogether. So this is what we're gonna fix today. So let's see if we can make that happen. So we'll get Castile in a little bit better spot. Get her pulling out nice and straight. Okay, so I just want you to basically turn driver, back up, and be another third back. So get your back wheels all the way up on the old piece of concrete that's back there. Okay?
But just straight out, right?
Yeah, because right now, if you back up the way you are, we're gonna be pulling against the front of my tire, and I don't really want to do that. Okay? Okay. Hodak's gonna go for a Jeep ride. Hodak is much happier if he just sits in the Jeep. He's just funny that way. So he'll just sit in there. He'll sit in there all day. He just chills on the side. He's usually got one arm hanging out. It's a fun time.
So I'm just basically going backwards, right?
But you're a little bit crooked like this, yeah. And I want you like this. So you're just gonna turn driver and back up, and then we'll square you up. So she's gonna back up, and the winch is in free spool, so there'll be no problem. Turn driver, and back up. Keep going. Keep going. Yep, good. Now turn passenger. Yep, back up. Back up as you're going. Keep going. Okay, so we're just trying to set the angle here so that it's going to work well. And a little bit more, honey. Perfect, good, excellent. Okay, so you're going to put your parking brake on, and you're going to leave it running so we can run the winch, because you all know that we need to run the winch, run the Jeep, run the winch, right? Nobody has enough battery to run your winch without it running. Castile is now going to be in charge of running the winch. And cameraing, yeah. Okay, so we're done with free spool, so we're going to put it back into drive. We're going to try to put it back into drive. There we go. Again, we haven't used it at all this year, so it's going to be pretty tough. There it goes. Give it another squirt. It's usually all it takes. Okay, so we'll just practice first. So keeper, right, in, out. Let's see if it works. In, beautiful. So here's a big thing that happens. On this particular Jeep, the cable's on this side and it crosses over our winch line. So we want to make sure that we've got this cable up somewhere. So we're just going to put it up across the dash, up across the hood, and then Castile can run it in and out, and then she'll be out of the way if something drastic happens where the cable's not going to come back and get her. That's working nice now. So, flip, like that, okay? Perfect.
Moving my Jeep in.
Is your parking brake on?
Parking brake's on.
Okay, so you might have to get in it and keep your foot on the brake then, because your parking brake isn't strong enough to hold it.
Yeah. You want to do this then?
I'll take the camera, sure, and I'll show what's going to happen with the step, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so again, here's just my welding jacket just on the cable on the winch line so that nothing happens to it. This is synthetic, so nothing should happen to it. This is a real light pull, nothing crazy. Okay, so here's what we got. And if all goes well, we should be able to pull this nice and square. Okay, I just gave Castile the thumbs up, and let's see what happens. So my Jeep's gonna pull ahead a little bit. Let's see it. Look at it, it's working perfect. Whoa! Out! Look at how nice that worked. Oh, that's pretty good. Out! One more, please. Perfect. Look at this, you guys. Let's see how it's gonna work. Just set you down here for a second. Crooked. And I think just with a little bit of work on the step, we're gonna get it. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll get Castile now to come back out a little bit, and I'll put the strap on back here where this is binding, and we'll see if we can get that fixed up.
I got it. I'll do it.
Set it up there. Look at, we almost got it. We're a little bit far on this one. This one looks perfect though. That worked great, huh? So I think
that
it's
went too
just,
far that way. Okay.
yeah, a little bit, but it's because it's bent underneath now. It's actually really good. I'm really surprised at how well it went. but we did come a little bit too far on here, so I'm gonna have to hammer that back. But I would say overall that was pretty good for a first pull. Okay, so you can see that the bracket behind right here is touching. So I need to hammer that bracket back in. Maybe I'll just grab my crowbar and we'll bend that one in. And that one's not so bad, but we'll see what we can do. So we definitely need to curl this back in and move this back in as well.
Hello, little buddy. Hello, little buddy. Hi. Say hello, guys. Hello. Okay, back to the show. Just an eager beaver, huh? You're like ketchup, Castile. Woo! Okay.
Fixed.
Fixed. Kinda.
So we're binding a little bit on this side. See what we did here. Bent these all in as they were moving, so that's going to be a bit of a problem, but I think with the crescent wrench we can tune that up. So we just need to push this one back out a little bit.
How are you gonna do that?
And then I think it'll be good. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure actually.
So this one looks kind of out too. Wait, just a little bit. I like that one.
Do you think that one's a little too far forward?
Yeah, just a little bit. Right?
Time for the BFH.
What's that? It's a BFH. Best friend Hodak. BFH. Best friend forever. I said BFH, best friend Hodak. The hammer?
Big
Your best friend?
Big F and hammer.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, yeah, that's a big hammer. Loud. Okay, that's good. And that hammered this one back too. Look.
Perfect.
Yeah. Ta-da! Ish.
It's getting better. A success, I would say.
Good job, honey.
Excellent.
Nice.
So next we got to fix the hammer. Look what happened to our hammer. This was my favorite hammer too. Time for a new handle. So I'll clean this up. But I think what we're going to do is cut this off up here, and we'll make a bracket that I can put 2 pins in, and we can remove this whole thing so that all we have hanging down is maybe an inch, inch and a quarter. Then we won't have that problem anymore. But yeah, as of right now, I call that fixed.
Nice. Good job. High five. Low five. Okay, sign off.
See ya. See ya.
Bye.